Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel, ChriskaYoga. Today I'm going to be talking about cold remedies, how to get over a cold fast with things that you can do yourself at home. As you might be able to hear in my voice right now, I am sick. I am just getting over a cold. Hopefully I'm getting over it. It has been 2.5 days since I've started to feel the symptoms of the cold, and so far they've been quite mild, and I think that if I hadn't have done the things that I'm going to tell you about in this video, it would have been a lot worse. The things that I'm going to share with you I have been doing for years, and I swear by them. Every time I have a cold, at the first symptom of the cold, I do these things, and it really shortens the life of the cold, and it helps you to feel better faster so you can get back to your life and move on, because I really want to move on from this cold right now. Just a disclaimer, I am not a doctor. Please consult a physician before you do anything regarding your health. These are just my own experiences that I'm sharing with you, things that I personally have done to help alleviate my cold symptoms and help me get over them faster. Please check out my full disclaimer in the description box below this video, and also you can check out my entire terms and conditions and full disclaimer on my website as well. I'll leave all the links to everything in the description box below this video. Just putting it out there, I am not a doctor. This is just my experience. Before we get started with this video, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, this is a yoga-based channel, so if you're new, I post 2 free yoga classes every single week on this channel. It is completely free to subscribe. I would love to have you as a subscriber, as a part of my community of subscribers. It takes 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button down below. It would really help me out to expand and grow the reach of this channel and share yoga with more people. So if you are ready, let's get into these cold remedies tips. Number 1 thing that I'm going to talk about is drink water. Drink lots and lots of water. Drink water all day, every day, but especially when you are sick. Staying hydrated is important in general, but when you are sick, you need to basically flush everything out of your system. So drinking water will help you to do that. It helps to just get everything flowing and moving, all of that stuff, that infected stuff in your body that is going on when you have a cold. Drinking water will help you to feel a lot better, a lot faster if you drink a lot. You can also drink tea. When I have a cold in my throat and nose and head, my throat is sore, I like to drink this tea called Throat Coat. It's not my favorite flavor of tea, but it really does help the throat. I might have some after this video because talking for 15 minutes is really not going to be beneficial for my throat. Another side tip, don't talk for 15 minutes straight when you have a throat ache. Throat coat tea, even any kind of herbal tea, is going to help to alleviate some of that pain. The heat on the throat is going to help to soothe the throat ache, keeping that body hydrated and helping to flush out all of the bad stuff in there, for lack of a better term, is going to help you to get better faster. My next tip is taking zinc and vitamin C. Zinc is one of those vitamins that you can take too much of. So I only do this when I am sick because I don't want to overdose on zinc. It's not good for you. I take Zicam sometimes. I also take emergen-c, those little packets that you can dissolve into water. That's another great way to stay hydrated while also getting vitamins, is to drink your vitamins. You can take the emergen-c in the regular format, or you can take it with some added melatonin, which helps you to fall asleep. So definitely don't take that before you drive or anything. Take that, the nighttime one, at night when you're sleeping or before you go to sleep. Just kind of really packing in those vitamins every time you're sick helps the body to combat the cold. The next thing that I like to do is I like to use my oil diffuser and put in some tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is a natural antimicrobial, so it kills bacteria. I know colds are viral generally. I like the smell of tea tree oil. Breathing in tea tree oil and having it just circulate around the air helps to kill the germs in the air and I really like to do it during the time that I am sick or anyone else that I am living with is sick, because I think it just helps to purify the air, clear the air out of germs, and I love my oil diffuser in general, so I couldn't recommend that enough. The next thing that I like to do when I'm sick is gargle with warm salt water. This is something that I have been doing since I was little because my dad swears by it. He and my grandparents have a whole list of old Italian home remedies that I used to do when I was little, and they really worked for me. Some people don't believe in that stuff, but I do. Home remedies, homeopathic things. If you want me to do another video on all of the things that my Italian grandmother taught me, all the home remedies, let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, gargle with warm salt water. So a full glass, 8 ounces of not too hot, not too cold water, just a little warmer than room temperature, I would say. So you might need to microwave it for about 20 seconds depending on your microwave. You do not want to gargle with freezing cold water, and you do not want to gargle with boiling water. That is not safe. So slightly warm, a little warmer than room temperature, and just a little bit of salt. Take like a teaspoon, not an actual teaspoon, like a measurement teaspoon, but like a spoon that you use for your tea. Just like maybe a half to a quarter of that spoon of salt. Put it in the warm water, stir it, and allow the salt to dissolve, and then you can gargle slowly. So 1 sip at a time, gargle the water until the entire water glass is empty. So you'll obviously want to do this by a sink and gargle very vigorously to get that muscle going and to break up all of that bad stuff in your throat. The salt is really good for that. It just helps if you have a throat ache, and I recommend doing this at the first sign of a throat ache. The next thing that I like to do when I have a cold is use my NETI pot. So if you don't know what a NETI pot is, it is a sinus rinse system. You can do this with a few different types of devices. I prefer the NETI pot because I don't know, I've been using it for the longest amount of time, so I know how to use it, I'm used to it. It is a little pot where it comes with these saline packets in the pot. You fill it up to the line of water. You need to use room temperature distilled or filtered water. Do not use tap water for this. That's at least what my NETI pot box told me. You dissolve the powder into the water, and then you actually put it to your nostril and you tilt the head to one side, breathing out of your mouth, and the water goes up your sinus and all the way out the other nostril. Some people find this weird. I find it very helpful. It helps to just clear out the sinuses. If you have bad sinuses like I do, where you get chronic sinus issues, I recommend doing this regularly, so maybe once every couple weeks. I think I have a friend who does it every week who also has bad sinuses, so it's not the most pleasant experience, but it gets the job done. So the next thing I'm going to suggest while you have a cold is veggie soup. This week I have had veggie soup with kale and white beans. I've had veggie soup with spinach and lentils, carrots and celery, veggie broth. I think just the warmth of the soup is very comforting to me, and the nutrients from the vegetables are always beneficial. I love soup in general, but especially when I'm sick, it is just a great thing to have. Getting all your vegetables in and the comfort and warmth of a soup is just a great thing to do while you are sick. And finally, my final tip for when you have a cold is rest. So rest as much as possible. Even if you still have to work, if you can work from home, then take the time and really rest. Rest your body. Don't force yourself to run around. You're just going to get worse, and you're just going to prolong the symptoms, and it's going to take even more time for you to feel better, which is less productive than it would if you were to just take a day and rest and let your body recover. Just let your body do its thing, let it run its course. There's not much else you can do for a cold, because more often than not a cold is viral, so they can't even give you antibiotics at the doctor to help to kill the bacteria or whatever that is making you feel this way. So rest as much as you can, work from home if you can, sleep in if you can, take a nap. I highly recommend just letting your body recover so that you can get better faster. Also, just to let you know, during this time, if I have a bad headache, I will take ibuprofen. If I have a really bad throat ache, I will take ibuprofen. Sometimes I take Tylenol, so acetaminophen, or what's it called? Paracetamol. Acetaminophen and paracetamol are the same thing. They call them different things in different countries for some reason. But yeah, I still take those things. I am not afraid to take Western medicine as well. I don't want to suffer if I don't have to, and I think that taking those things in small doses is not going to kill you. I just do these homeopathic things as well to help myself alleviate some of the symptoms and hopefully get the symptoms moving forward and out of my system a little bit quicker. I will leave links to everything that I discussed in this video, everything that I can find in the description box below and the blog post below as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Tomorrow I will be posting a yoga class for when you have a cold to help to alleviate some of your body aches, help you to feel a little less fatigued, just to move your body in a way that's not going to aggravate your symptoms. And it really helped me to feel better, so I hope that it helps you out as well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave any questions or comments you have in the comment section below this video. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button down below as well for 2 free yoga videos every single week, plus bonus videos on Sunday. Most weeks it's free to subscribe, and I would love to have you as a subscriber and as a part of my growing community of awesome subscribers and awesome people. For even more tips, advice, yoga resources from me, visit my website ChriskaYoga.com, and do not forget to also follow me over on Instagram for motivation, inspiration, yoga tips, advice, updates on the Insta story, behind the scenes of this channel, and so much more. Head on over to Instagram and follow me over there as well. All of the links to everything are listed in the description box below this video. Thank you so much. See you next time.